All right.
Wait, I thought you got my brown pencil.
Does anybody have any questions on the quiz that came back?
No.
Okay. We are on surface area and volume. Does that sound accurate?
Yes.
Okay. So on 0, 9, what did we do? 2 through 18?
Yep.
Okay. Number 2 is 100 meters cubed. Number 4 is 100 inches cubed. Number 6 is 37.4 millimeters cubed. 8 is 144 inches cubed. Number 10 is 220 feet cubed. Number 12 is 11,264 inches cubed. 11,264 inches cubed. 14 is 2 inches. 16 is, excuse me, 5,704.7 centimeters cubed.
One more time. 5,700. Wait,
18 is 467.7 meters cubed. What questions do we have
I got
Number
0
4.
on those?
Number 4.
Number 4, sure.
And number 2 as well.
No.
How come I got the first 3 wrong, but every other single one is wrong?
Because you messed something up on the first 3. I don't know.
I didn't.
Hopefully you will figure that out.
Oh, I like your green one.
That's great. What's your
That's
I don't know what I literally followed the homework notes. But I guess not good.
What page was that?
Lesson 09.
And then wait.
Find the volume of the rectangular prism given length, width, and height. What's the formula?
Length times width times height.
So 2 times 5 times 12. What's 2 times 5? 10. What's 10 times 12?
120.
120.
Okay, but you said it was 100. You said the answer was 100.
It is. Let him get to it.
No, the answer to number 2 was 100.
No one's answering. Yeah, 120 and 4.
100. Number 4 is 120 inches cubed.
Oh, so we did get it right.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's true or not.
I did the.
What other questions do we have?
Number 2.
What is your question about it?
Can we just do it?
No. What is your question about it?
I just got it wrong.
What's 10 times 10 times 1?
Did I do the right one?
I don't know. Get your book out. Get your book out and look at the book, and then you'll probably be able to answer your own question. Facts! What other questions do we have?
Sean, I did
for the rectangular one for all the things here. I use that one.
Well, good. That's the formula you're supposed to use, which is length times width times height.
Yeah, but then how?
Well, this unit is on surface, excuse me, is on volume, not surface area. The next lesson is on surface area, which is a different formula, which looks like what the formula you're looking at. Volume, when it asks for volume, you use the volume formula, right?
So then where do you find length times width times height?
Because that's the formula for the volume of a rectangular prism. Did you watch that video?
Maybe not.
You may have accidentally skipped a video or something. What other questions do we have from this lesson? 14? Sure. Baking. A rectangular, I figured somebody was going to ask about 14. That's the one I was waiting for. When you look at it, it says baking and the answer is 2. There's going to be a question about it. Somebody's going to want to know what happened. Cube units, because it's 3D. All that's true. Nobody said you weren't, except maybe yourself. A rectangular cake pan has a volume of 234 cubic inches. A length of the pan is 9 inches and a width of 13 inches. What is the height of the pan? Right? So it tells us that the volume is 234 inches cubed, right? It tells us that the length of the pan is 9 inches. It tells us that the width of the pan is 13 inches. And it tells us the height is question mark inches. Right? So, what formula are we using?
2 times 3.
What formula are we using?
2 times. 9 times.
What formula are we using? Formulas don't generally have numbers.
L times.
Length times width times height equals volume, right? We're going to put parentheses everywhere everywhere we have a number. So we have the volume, right? We have the length, we have the width. We do not have the height. So he's still height, right? What are we going to put right here? 234. What about this one? 9. What about that one? 13. What do we do now? 9 times 13, which is what? It is 117. Now what?
What times 117?
Now what? Divide by 117. So the height is what? 2. 2 whats? 2 inches. Any other question from this lesson? The answer is no.
What?
We do have another one. You're right. All right, let's look at lesson 010.
Was that problem 2?
Nope.
That was 14.
That was 14.
14. I did. Genuinely. I forgot. I knew until
Number 2 is 72 meters squared. Number 4 is 55.6 centimeters squared. Number 6, 254.64 meters squared. 254. 8 is 52 feet squared. 10 is 111.2 millimeters squared. Number 12 is 362.1 centimeters squared.
Could you repeat that, please?
That, please.
Could you repeat
Number
number 12, please?
12, please. The answer, number 12, is 362.1 centimeters squared.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 14 is 292 inches squared. 16 is 66 feet squared. And 18 is 26 stickers.
We didn't do 18.
Okay, well, that's the answer.
What was the answer to number 14?
Peanut butter and honey.
What?
What's number 16?
I'm not the against.
66.
All right, what questions from that lesson?
What was the answer to number 14?
292 inches squared.
Can you do 16?
What about number 2? I did something wrong on 16. I also did something wrong on 16. And I think
Can we do 12 or 10?
Oh, and 12.
Or
Yeah.
12 is.
Let's do 12.
Let's do 12. Slam. That's what my 5.1 centimeters look like.
We are asked to find the surface area of that. What is that?
Cylinder.
What's formula for the surface area of a cylinder?
You have to find the area on either side. Sorry, to find the area of a circle, you have to find the area of 6.2 times the circumference.
So, in simpler terms, the formula is 2 bases, right? Plus the circumference times the height, right? What shape is the base? Circle, great. What's 40 for area of the circle? You can't answer anymore for like several minutes.
Pi r squared.
You're doing great. You just can't hog all the answers.
I got this one wrong.
Oh, okay, that's fine. You'll get over it. All right. What's the formula for circumference of a circle?
2 pi r height or h?
2 pi r.
I guess I have h.
That's in the surface area.
Yeah.
But in the circumference, it's just 2 pi r, right? Right. Great. What's the radius, Aiden? Radius.
5.1 centimeters.
Great. Why does it say equals? What's the height, Donovan?
What?
What's the height, Donovan?
I wasn't paying attention which one we on.
12.
What's the height, Donovan? You don't even need any of that. Look at the board. What's the height? Y'all, you can guess. You have a 50-50 shot of guessing right. What? Thank you. Good job. So that's the tricky bit of this problem, right? Because the cylinder's laying on its side, right? So the height is going sideways, right? That's where this gets a little tricky. So right here it's 6.2. What am I going to simplify first? Charlotte?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Not me choking on air.
No, that's not the right step. Try again.
Get rid of the things that we don't like.
Great. Pick one.
Pi symbol, I guess.
Okay, so that's not a bad thought. That's actually not a bad thought at all. I like to leave the pi sitting there and deal with him at the end. That's a good thought even. If you need to get some water, go get some water. Don't die sitting there in math class. That would be obnoxious. Because then we'd have to deal with it. We don't want to have to deal with that. Die on your own time. Let somebody else deal with it. Okay, so the pi symbol is not a bad idea, but I like to leave the pi symbol in there and I like to get it in the habit. I know we're still in the review unit. I know it's scary to leave a pi in there. I know that's a little bit scary, but just pretend like he's an x. Because you've done that before. Leave him in there, because if we deal with him now, then we get rounding, not necessarily errors, but we have inaccuracies in rounding if we change the pi now.
I don't get the way you're doing this.
I'm writing numbers on the board. What is the problem? What part do you not get?
Okay, so I feel like you have to find the area of each circle and add those together. Can you leave that?
No. If I add 5 plus 5, what's another way to get to the answer?
Sorry, what?
If I'm adding 5 plus 5, and I tell you to do it without adding, what's another? There you go. Great. That's that. Good. That's what you just said.
Leave minus a times 6.2.
Great.
I did that, but what do I do? Like,
Yeah, you still haven't figured out yet why you got the answer wrong. We're not there yet.
I know I got this answer wrong. I'm redoing it, and I somehow got 394.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna try this.
So we're still in the middle of this problem. You're not understanding where you're messing up, which is fine. That's a different question. Okay, back to where I was. Pretend like the pi is an x, no big deal. So, somebody else. What could I get rid of next? Exponent. Sounds like a good idea. You want to get rid of her? Is that what you're telling me? Oh yeah, we'll call on her at some point. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. So exponent's gonna come next. We're gonna leave the pi there. It's a little scary, but you can do it. What's 5.1 squared? Astrid?
5.1 squared is
You may want your calculator.
going to.
I mean, you could probably actually do that one without a calculator, but you know.
Is 26.01.
26.01. What can we do over here? Yeah, multiply, right?
Yay.
All right, Zion, what's 2 times 5.1 times 6.2? I don't want to do that in my head either. You should probably grab a calculator. If you, for some reason, forgot your calculator, stop doing that, and then ask nicely for one of your neighbors to let you borrow theirs. Paisley, you might want to type it in too, because I'm about to call on you too.
And like what?
2 times 5.1 times 6.2. Normally I wouldn't warn you, but I'm trying to move this problem along. What'd you get? 63.24. Paisley, do you agree with that? Very much. Okay.
I figured it out. We're good.
Very much so.
I was always good, but whatever. I'm glad you are also now good. What do we need to do next? We do. We need to multiply what? Matthias? What do we still need to multiply before we deal with all the pies and stuff? Quit lifting my table up. If you'll sit up straight, it'll be less of a problem. I am 120,000% sure. You can also put your legs out. You can sit up. You can do. There's 5,000 ways where you can quit bothering your neighbor by lifting your whole flipping table up in the air. All right. Where was I? Who was I yelling at about the thing? Great. Matthias, what do we still need to multiply before we deal with the pies?
63.4.
Okay, so is there anything else to multiply on that one except for pi? No. Okay, so what else could we multiply?
The 2.
Times which one?
63.4.
Now, is it multiplied times 63.4? No. What is it multiplied times?
Wait, what?
What is the 2 multiplied times?
Pi times
Times pi and times which one?
26.
26.01. All right, Lucy, what's 2 times 26.01?
52.0.
Riley, do you agree? She doesn't know yet. Type it in. 2 times 26.01. Oh, so say yes, I do agree. Great. Oh, was the smile the yes?
The sporadic nod, like having a seizure. That's a yes.
That was a very gentle nod.
No, like if I look at having a seizure, it's yes.
Oh, you should use your words. Because we all know you're good at that. All right, now.
The 63.4 is supposed to be a 63.2.
5 point, that'd be 10.2 times. Okay,
Oh yes.
I can confirm. Okay, okay, now, we're gonna time out a second. There's like terms up there. They got pi's on them, not x's. When we have like terms, how do we combine those? What do we do with them? Not multiply them. Multiplying would be if they're right next to each other. No, that'd be a line on there. You add them. So add this plus this.
Do we do any?
So blue, what is 52.02 plus 63.24? You have a calculator. Practicing mental math is great, but if I want an answer right now, really quick, because don't worry, I'm going to let somebody else check you. What? You have the answer? I don't care. Yet. Good. I'm glad you care. 115.26. Katie, do you agree? Okay. We got one more thing to do, Jace. What is it? Yeah, and by get rid of it, you mean just multiply it, right? So Paisley, what's 115.26 times pi? Charlotte, do you agree?
Maybe.
And we want to round to the tenths, so 362 point what? 0.1. You agree?
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
It took my calculator a second.
Yes, ma'am.
I did it where I did like 2.02 times pi, and then I did 63.24 times pi, and then plus those numbers together.
Yeah.
I got the same answer.
Yeah. Good job.
I know what I did. I ignored pi.
It was pi.
Ah, pretended like it didn't exist. Strange magic. There's no strange magic in math. What are the units, Astrid?
The units
Yeah.
are centimeters.
Oh, she was so close. But no, they're not centimeters. Try again. Centimeters what? Squared.
You're fine. It happens. Huh?
Nobody's saying anybody's not fine. Oh my gosh. Trying to make this like it's life
You know what?
existence.
Words of
I do know what. I know all the whats.
Words of affirmation, guys. It helps.
Depends.
Depends. Yeah, it very much depends.
I don't want people to sugarcoat it. What? That's not what. That's not what we're saying. Words of affirmation.
Fight.
I hate it when people aren't.
Okay, listen, Linda. Listen. Speaking positive truths about yourselves, aka good words of affirmation, is healthy and beautiful and lovely and useful. However, telling yourself lies or others lies is also not helpful. So you're both right. Calm down.
Yeah, Charlotte.
Are there any other Are there any other questions on this lesson? Sure.
We should do number 2.
It should do 10.
Just multiply 8. No, just kidding. You don't multiply. Just kidding. This isn't volume anymore.
Can you do
16 is what we're doing. So thanks for playing. A cabinet is 6 feet high, 3 feet wide, and 2 feet long. The entire outside of the surface of the cabinet is being painted except for the bottom.
It's hard to paint the bottom of something. It's very hard. I'm working.
I'm curious about this problem. Either this problem is going to be stupid and I'm going to take exception to it, or it's going to be a good question. We're about to find out.
Yay.
Okay, so we have a cabinet.
Really? I do.
What are you doing?
Beautiful cabinet. I love it.
Okay.
It's a box.
Round of applause.
That's like my house.
No, it isn't a box. It's a roof and a wall, and then the back.
So, we want to paint the box,
Yay.
but we don't want to paint the bottom of the box for some reason.
Because you have to,
reason
you
it's
have to,
correct.
you have to like paint the top of it, and then once the top dries, you have to flip it over, and it's just a big ordeal. Because depending on
Most of the
what-
time, cabinets get painted once they're already installed,
That should be the answer.
which is one of the reasons why this might be a dumb question, but we're going to find out. Okay, so we need to find the area of a bunch of surfaces. We can't just use like the combined formula because we don't want everything, right? So we need the area of this, and the area of this, and this, and this. And maybe the back. That's the part that I'm not sure about. Because if they want us to paint the back, this is a stupid problem. Because who's going to paint the back of a cabinet? Because it's going to go on the wall.
It's gonna leave a stain on the wall.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Brandon.
Anyway, how do we find the area of the front? That was not supposed to be a difficult question. 3 times which one? 6. Great.
We're so proud.
So proud.
The area of the sides. How would we find the area of the sides?
3 times, no.
2 times 6 times what? 2, because there's 2 of them. Ooh, logical reasoning.
Wow.
Maybe there's hope for y'all in geometry. I don't know. Remains to be seen.
I did all the problems different than her.
How do we find the area of the top?
3 times 2.
Yeah, it does.
And then just in case we need it, if we need it, this is a stupid problem, but that's fine. The area of the back, how would we find it?
Finding the area.
Same as the front. Yeah. So 3 times 6. Yeah.
Wouldn't you just put a 2 on the front?
Yeah, if you were, yes. So, but I separated it because I don't think we should paint the back. But we're going to see which answer matches the key, and we'll see what happens.
What is the answer to this one? Is it 66?
We are doing the problem. Just be patient. What is 3 times 6? 18. What's 2 times 6 times 2? 24. And then 3 times 2? 6. And then in case we need it, this is also 18. So what's 18 plus 24 plus 6? It's 48. Which means the textbook is painting the back because they added this on there as well and got 66 feet squared.
Why would you do that?
They should have.
So I think the answer should be 48 feet squared, but
They should have
what?
excluded the back.
So I did all of the questions different.
How did the heck did I get
you did it all. You just didn't write it all as one formula, right? You just did like this piece and then this piece and then added them together or whatever, right? Yeah, that's fine. Any other questions on this lesson? Number two.
I'm doing what? I'm confused on this one. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
This problem right here? Well, start paying attention to what I'm doing instead of going rogue. Did you do this? Good. Then I don't know what you're doing wrong either. Punching something wrong in the calculator, probably. Did you get this, this, and this, and this?
No.
Which one did you not get? Which one? You didn't get one of the, yeah, did you get 48?
No.
Oh, well then I still don't know.
I think it's 72. What is that?
It literally doesn't mean anything. There's like 2 or 3 possible origin stories. They're all stupid. And it's been going on since like last school semester in like March or so is kind of about when it started. And for some reason it has jumped the summer and still exists now.
Wait, what is it? That's so weird.
Wow, it's now got a gang sign. That's crazy. I didn't know it had a gang sign as well.
Wow! Congratulations, you're part of the hood now.
Oh my
That's crazy. No, y'all are just saying the same things that public school middle schoolers are also saying. Yay, good job.
If that one
Yeah,
is
I achieved
my goal.
We're doing number 2.
Yay! What's your question? Why am I still doing 72?
Why am I here? No, like, why am I on the main?
Only you can prevent forest fires.
What's the purpose of these,
We're supposed to find the surface area of this shape. What's the formula?
Yes.
It says in the instructions what it is. No, that's the volume. How do we find the surface area? 2 length times height. No.
No, that's right.
Length times width, right? Area of the base.
No, it's length times height.
No, it's not. 2, let's write it this way. 2 times the area of the base. Yes?
Sure. That's not how we.
Watch your next video.
Don't.
What?
Dope. What?
Now. I was going to do the first marker throw of the year. But then I actually got a little bit irritated and it wouldn't have played well at that point. So, pay close attention, boys and gals at Polite. Who teaches math? You. Also past me. Sometimes past me doesn't explain well as current me because current me learns more things. Okay, are we listening now? I don't care what past me did if past me was stupid. Are we paying close attention? We have a rectangular prism. You ready? You probably want to update your notes because this is going to make even more sense.
Yay.
We're still on number 2, right?
Yay.
We are on notes now.
Yay! Okay.
This is a rectangular prism, right?
Wait, are we putting this in the notes section? Yes, that's what he just said.
What about this one? What is this one? This one is a triangular prism. What about this one?
I like getting to draw the shapes.
That's a cylinder, right?
Yeah.
Why are you writing nothing? Don't do that. Hope we don't play that.
This is
Go to your notes page. Put the notes in the notes page. Hope we don't play. Okay. All of these are the same. If I want to find the formula for the area, if I want to find the formula for surface area of this, it's all the same, every single one of them. Every single one of them, no matter what it is. What about this guy? Let's do another one. Formula for the surface area of that guy is the same. What is that guy?
He's just a prism.
He's a trapezoidal prism. Girl, what? Where are you? That's a trapezoid. Are we confused about what a trapezoid is or why I'm saying random words?
Yeah. Words.
Okay. All of those are prisms. What makes those prisms? Okay, because they're 3D. Now, let me ask you about this one. I'm glad you said that. I wasn't necessarily expecting those words, but that's a great word. Let me ask you about this one. Is that a prism?
No.
That's not a
It
prism.
doesn't have two bases.
That's not a prism. That one is a pyramid, right? That one happens to be a hexagonal pyramid. But that's a pyramid. All the rest of them are pyramid. Now, you already primed our pump a little bit. What makes the prisms prisms? Two bases. Well, lots of faces, right? Because all the flats are faces, all of them, right? But they have two bases. This one's a little bit specialized because it's got like a weird circular face. So he's kind of its own thing, but his formula is the same. We just use different words sometimes.
He's like, I'm a little special.
What's that one called again? The round one? Cylinder.
It's a cylinder. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. These are all 3D shapes with two bases. Are we paying close attention?
Yes.
So, if I have a big B, that means something in this context. It does mean the base, but it means something of the base. It means the area of the base.
Yeah, we were doing notes.
Yeah. This is some additional notes. You could call this 0, 10 notes part 2.
Part 2.
Or if you want to sound fancy, you call it supplemental. That's the area of the base. What is a big P going to stand for in this context? Go back a few lessons in your brain, and I bet you can get there. Perimeter. Perimeter of what? This is where you guess. Yeah.
That is too a word.
Of the base.
I like how all the O's are actually.
Easy peasy. We've got some other letters that we know. I'm going to erase problem number 2 temporarily.
Thank you. It was on my way.
It's in my way too. Some of these we know easy. What does little L stand for in this context? Length. Easy peasy. How do you know which one is the length and which one is the width of a rectangle?
Length goes this way.
No.
Wait, no, of a rectangle. Wait a minute.
Length of a rectangle. You ready? You ready for the answer to the trick question? So if you've been taught anything, you've been taught whatever somebody said over here. The length is the longer side. The real answer is you don't know, and it doesn't matter which one's the length. It doesn't matter. Literally, who cares which one? One of the sides is length, one side is width. If you want to always pick the longest one for the length, go for it. Make sense? Wait till you get to words like depth. Like, is this depth going into the cabinet, or is this depth? Wait, no, that's height. I don't know. It goes, who cares? It doesn't matter. In this context, the letter L stands for length. One of the sides of the rectangle. Of the base. Jess? What is this letter going to stand for? Width. The width of the base, right? The only letter that we are interested in that is not have anything to do with the base is this one. That's the height, right?
I think we all did.
Yeah, I think we knew those. We got those, right? Now, if we're not worried about this, we're not going to jump, but if we jump over here, we're going to have like things like base 1 and base 2 and all these other things. But we don't care about that. We're not worried in those shapes. Because all we need to get the basic formula is these. The basic base formula. If you want to find the surface area for any prism, any one, I don't care what the shapes of the bases are. It could be a rectangular prism. It could be a triangular prism. It could be a hexagonal prism. It could be a trapezoidal prism. It could be 13-gon prism. Whatever. If it's got two bases, and then, right? If it's that shape, right? If it's a prism, whatever the bases are, any of them, you can use this formula. How many bases are there? Two of them. And we're looking for areas. You want area of the base. We have a letter that represents area of a base, don't we? What letter do we have that represents area of a base?
B.
Big B. Big B, little b. What begins with B? Barber, baby, bubbles, and a bumblebee.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair.
But wait.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was very fuzzy.
Why is it 2 times the area of the base? Because there's two bases. You see how this is logical and this works well no matter what the shape is? Good. Now, then we need to add up something else. And this bit of the formula is a tiny bit more tricky, but not really. If this was hollow in the middle, and I sliced it down here and I unfolded it, what shape would it make? It would be a rectangle with little folds, right? With little folds. Oh my gosh, I messed up again. And then right there. Right? It's a rectangle. How do you find the area of a rectangle? Length times width. Now, what is this whole length around this whole bottom bit called? What of the base? On the out, no, the area is on the inside. What is all the outside? The perimeter. So when I unfold this whole thing, all the way across here is perimeter. If I take this one and I slice it down here and I unfold it, what shape does it make? It makes a rectangle. Its length is the perimeter of it, right? Now, when I unfold this, when I slice it and I unfold this, the bottom is the perimeter. It's unfolded. What is the top called? Like this right here. What letter? Which letter is this? The height. Same as there, right? So 2 times the area of the base plus the perimeter times the height. This will always work, no matter what shape we have. Because see, here's the cool thing, even with a cylinder is a little wonky, right? Because a cylinder, we don't call this around here the perimeter, right? We call it something else. What do we call it? Keep going. Circumference, thank you. Somebody was brave. The circumference. But if I slice this and I open it up, it's still a what? Rectangle. Still a rectangle. So the circumference times the height. Same thing. Now let's do the same thing for volume. Let's do the same thing for volume. For volume, how do I find the volume of that guy? Length times width times height. Now stop, take a breath, take a step back, think about that. What is length times width? Why are we doing length times width? What is length times width also? That's area. So it's the area of the base times the height. Always. This one, same. When you learn how to find the area of a trapezoid, you find the area of the trapezoid. Multiply it times the height, you got the volume. Easy money. Same. What's the area of a circle? That's the formula you need to know. What's the formula for area of a circle? Go back in your notes or the book if you don't remember. Pi r squared. Pi r squared times the height. Same. Always, always. Any questions about this that's on the board right now? Let's go back to number 2.
Good job, y'all. Thank you for your energy. Yeah, I'm excited.
Number 2. It says, find the surface area of the rectangular prism by the given measurements below, and it says the length equals 8 meters. Did you just say you're so confused? Did that just come out of your mouth, or did I mishear? Okay, good, great. I'm happy. Because if that is coming out of people's mouths, then you should so be asking questions. Okay. And by you, I mean like any, like collective you. Or as the technical term, believe it or not, the royal you. We got length, we got width, we got height. What's the formula for a surface area of a prism? I just gave you the formula for a surface area of a prism, so you should be able to look at what we just wrote. What is it? Surface area, not volume. Surface area equals 2 times the area of the base plus the perimeter of the base times the height. Now, let's make this formula more. How do you find the area? No, wait. I need to ask a different question. What shape is the base? No. Of our thing. It says in the instructions, it's a rectangular prism. What shape is the base? A rectangle. How do you find the area of a rectangle? Length times width. So let's expand our formula. 2 times the length times width. How do you find the perimeter of a rectangle? Not times, but you're almost there. 2L plus 2W, right? 2 lengths plus 2 widths. Yeah? If you will, common sense these formulas and think about why these formulas are the way they are, you'll be able to memorize them much easier. Like if you don't just try to remember 2L plus 2W, if you think about why it's that, then memorizing will be a snap. Easy peasy, right? So now we've got a bunch of things we can just shove numbers into, right? What are we going to put right here? 8. What about this one? 2. What about this one? 8. And this one? 2. And this one? 2. Did I copy that right? Is it really 2 and 2? Yeah, okay, good. All right, what are we going to do first now? There's a couple of different possibilities. Multiply which ones? 2 and the 8 and the 2 and the 2. Sounds great. Sounds great. What's 2 times 8? 16. What's 2 times 2? 4. What are we going to do now? Add what? 16 and 4. Sounds great. You don't necessarily have to show every single line I'm about to write. However, don't write this and then write some answer. Don't shove all that in your calculator. That's too much. You're never going to be able to figure out what you did wrong if you do that. Like if you wanted to go from here to here and you went ahead and did this multiplication as well, that's fine. It's not that big a deal. But don't just go because you might punch something in wrong and who the heck knows what you did. Make sense? Good. Where am I? What are we going to do now? Times what? 8 8 times 2 times 2. We can go ahead and since it's on the same thing, we can go ahead and do 20 times 2 as well, right? So what's 2 times 8 times 2? 32. What's 20 times 2?
More.
One more. Oh, you're talking about sneezes.
What?
32 plus 40. 72. What's the units? Meters squared. Does this make sense? Good. Any other questions? You have a test on Thursday. Yes, you do. Y'all flip to the study guide a few pages from here and see if there's anything that you are like, oh yeah, I would love, oh yeah, just kidding, there's not a study guide in the Unit 0, just on the post test. Flip to the post test and tell me if there's any questions there that you have. Also, I should note strongly, I cannot stress how useful this is.
It's on page 47.
Just keep going until you hit orange. If you use the post test, or it's actually in most of the lessons it's called a pre-test, I think, but whatever. Practice test, I think is what it's called. Whatever the orange thing is. If you use that to study, which is a great way to study, and you would like the answers, all you have to do is message me and I will send you the answers. And then you can check to see whether you're on the right track or whether you need to send me a message and be like, I'm a little confused on this problem. Could you help me? And I'll send you a sticky note that says, this is how you do it or whatever, right? Make sense? Easy peasy? That is very useful. I will not send it to you if you do not ask for it.
What if your mommy asks?
I would rather you ask for it, but, whatever.
Like through the Google Classroom or directly to your number or no?
Google Classroom is the worst way to ask for it because I'm not likely to see it. Either an email or a text is the best ways to ask for it. What? You don't?
Me either.
Oh. So that's a solvable problem.
What's your number?
How?
Please?
Sure.
I have your wife's number.
Huh.
I have one in my pocket.
You know what?
I doubt any of y'all would call me for any reason.
Call you at like 4 a.m.
I doubt that would happen, but if you ever are trying to call me for some reason, you will get a recorded message saying this person is using whatever it's called, some application to screen their calls. You'll have to be like, hey, this is Astrid and I'm calling about whatever, and then it'll show me what this thing is, and then I might answer you or I might not. Make sense? I don't expect anybody to call me. I expect random stupid text messages with silly questions. But you'll never know whether I thought your question was silly or whether I thought it was good. You'll never know because I won't tell you. Okay.
She has a top for everybody's profile
Do you want
picture.
to see
Nice.
what Gavin's
If you make me a cat, we cannot be friends. Cats are demons. Cats are horrible.
They're terrible. They'll close your eyes.
That's his.
Of course, that makes sense.
But wait. That's his.
Oh my gosh.
Wait. Background. So his contact photo is that.
Okay.
But when he calls me, my phone updated and it has a background when you call me.
Right.
So his background is.
Okay, kids, have a nice life.
Wait. It has to
Maybe
be-
that, I want to know where that image where's that?
Wait.
What did I see? I'm confused.
This is background.
Awesome. Look at that. Look at that.
What is that?
Yeah.
I'll say it again, that's a basic opinion to have. What's a basic?
What?
That's really incorporated.
What is her basic opinion?
Business. I like him for more
What is
reasons
what?
than just he looks
Stop
like-
yelling at him. What is your basic opinion?
So there's this anime, right?
Which-
called
which-
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay, great.
And there's
Haven't
the
seen
main
it.
character,
I've seen several, but continue.
the white, like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
white-haired, blue-eyed.
I'm so down.
He's your favorite?
Don't say
Yes.
that.
He and
No. So
They
So I'm going to throw this out. I've never seen Jujutsu Kaisen, so I can't really comment on it specifically. However, I don't know that saying any of those characters is a basic opinion. If you would have said Naruto was your favorite anime character, that would have been a basic opinion. If you would have said Goku is your favorite anime character, that would be a basic opinion.
You want this. You want the equivalent. He is a father figure to me, dude.
That is a horrible father figure. That is a horrible father figure.
No, I'm kidding. I'm completely kidding.
Satoru Gojo is a horrible father.
My father figure is my father.